What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Therapy on Two Wheels. Today we're going to be doing a 2,500 mile review of the 2023 KLR 650. So I've had this bike for about a year and a half at this point. I haven't done too much riding on it, but I have done enough to put 2,500 miles. I did buy this bike new. Wanted something that could take me off-road. I wasn't looking to do any crazy jumps or anything like that, so I didn't need a dirt bike. I like kind of these backcountry roads. I'm out here in Southern California right now, just going for a ride. Just got off the Ortega Highway right behind me, and gonna go down through this road to Wildomar OHV. Check that out today. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick review for the past year and a half that I've owned this bike, tell you what I've liked, what I don't like about it. I am actually looking to sell this bike at this point, looking to get a cruiser, just do a little bit different style of riding, but I'll tell you all about what I like, what I don't like, what I've done to the bike, and yeah, give you any recommendations. So let's get started.
Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
Yes. So yeah, for here we do have that single disc up front, plenty of stopping power. You can see the Shinko 705 tires here. That is those dual sport. These ones have about 1,000 miles on them, plenty of tread left, but it does definitely make you feel more stable on those freeway speeds. Let's go over here. The windscreen extenders, that's these ones right here. I can post a link for these down in the description below. With these, I think it's a good 2-inch raise, and that is plenty to get it high enough so that the wind is going over my head. The mirrors are okay. I mean, they're definitely more budget mirrors, but they're wide enough. Especially, these are really wide bars. If you're used to either sport bikes or naked bikes or even some cruisers, the handlebars are much more narrow, especially if the clip-ons on a sport bike. With these ones, these are very wide handlebars. I'm in California. I usually don't lane split with this bike just because of the fact that it is so wide. And it's got the pannier bags on the back, these hard cases, which are great for touring. So I can pack a lot of stuff in here. I pack all of my tools, I pack, water, food, stuff if I'm going to go out for some kind of adventure for, 5 to 6 hours or a full day. I'll definitely pack those up with everything that I need. You can pack it up with extra gas containers. There's plenty of storage space kind of here back on the rack. I do have one of those Viking bags that I can put on here if I'm going to be taking a longer day trip or multi-day trip. It works plenty for me. It's got plenty of space. It does have a little storage compartment under here. That's where the toolkit is going to be. That's also where I would put my bike alarm, just so that if somebody did want to take this, or my GPS tracker, if somebody tried to take this, I can at least track where they are. That's a good little location for it. Here are the back of the Shinko 705s. So again, plenty of tread left on here after 1,000 miles of riding. I don't do a whole lot of high speed on twisty roads, so sidewalls are pretty intact here, and don't do a lot of heavy leaning on this bike. It does have the ground clearance for it, which is nice, but it's just more me personally not having enough experience leaning bikes, especially like this one. And then the other thing that I did put on here was different pegs. I was mentioning that the stock pegs, they do have the rubber on them, which is great for those highway speeds. But once you get into the dirt and you try to stand up, they're squishy and they're slippery. And especially if you have either dual sport or dirt bike boots on, they do not like staying on there. Those boots are typically wider than like a sport bike or a natural riding boot. And so I definitely wanted to put something on this. I think I can post a link for these ones that I got as well. But plenty of grip on them. They're wide enough. They are, lengthwise. They're long enough as well to fit my boots, and doesn't cause any intrusion to the rear brake. So it does come with the engine guards on the side. These are stock on the Adventure model. And then, plenty of points that you can attach. So if you are going to do any videography, plenty of attachment points on this bike. And the side bags are really easy to take off. So if you didn't want to take them out, or you're just going for a short ride, or if you are going to be trying to lane split and you just want a little bit more room, again, those handlebars are probably going to be the thing that makes it much harder for going in between traffic. But these are very easy to take off. It's just to put the key in there, turn it, and you can pull them right off. It takes 2 seconds. And then going up to the front, the Adventure also does come with the auxiliary lights. And these auxiliary lights are very bright. I love them, especially, during the nighttime. Gives you much better visibility. And then even I'll run them on the daytime as well, if I am in heavy traffic, or if I am trying to lane split on the freeway or something, just so that people can see me a little bit better. These lights, the normal ones, are not super bright, so I do like having the auxiliary lights here. So I haven't done too much to the bike. It's mostly stock. It's just really the extenders and the pegs are the biggest difference. I do also have my quad lock here. Love having that for my trips, to be able to see my directions and see any messages or anything that's coming through. The seat, you can see, it's really wide. For me, for my inseam, when I sit down on this, you'll see here, I can get my feet just about planted on the ground. My heels are slightly off if I put them, equal on both sides. So there is a little bit of a issue if you are a shorter rider. You'll definitely, especially if you're new to adventure riding or off-road riding, may want to look at either the S model or something that's a little bit shorter. I would say if you're under 6 foot, but over 6 foot, completely fine. You can put both feet down, maybe not fully flat, but feels plenty stable when you come to a stop. Chain is really easy to access when you want to clean that, and it also does have the center stand, so it makes it much easier for maintenance. I just pop that right up, clean the chain, takes me less than 5 minutes, and then I'm back out on the road. Maintenance on this bike is really easy too. So I've done my own oil change, which is pretty much all that it's needed up until this point. I did that at about 500 miles after that initial break-in period, and it's been running completely fine since then. It does have back passenger foot pegs, so if you are going to be taking a passenger with you, it's fairly comfortable. Again, kind of the same squishiness in the back of the seat as in the front, and nice and wide, so plenty of space for anybody that's going to be sitting back there. So the bike is fairly easy to work on. The engine has been great for me. No problems with the engine. I did have to have the fuel pump replaced. I think it was around 1,500 miles. That was luckily under warranty, so didn't have to pay for that. Don't know exactly what happened. I did take it on a trailer from Las Vegas over to New Mexico, so that might have been part of the issue. If it was on the trailer bumping around or something like that, just hope, something might have just shooken loose. So I don't know what happened, but as soon as I got it back home, it was about, I think it's 1,500 miles there, about 1,500 miles back, or something like that from Vegas to New Mexico. Or maybe it was round trip. But anyways, so I got that back, and then there was issues trying to start it up. So I took it into the shop that I got it from, the dealership, and it was all under warranty, so they got that fixed for me. And they also put on the Shinko 705 tires at that time too. But with the engine, it has enough power to get you where you want to go. It's got about 40 horsepower, about 40 foot-pounds of torque. So enough to get you to do anything. It can go freeway speed 70, 80 miles per hour, no problem. It can get you up a steep incline if you are trying to go off-road or if you're climbing up a mountain. There's no problems with the torque, no problems with the power. Chew up, it's a little bit harder at freeway speeds. It'll still do 70, 80 just fine. But you try to push it any more than that, you have really no passing power after 80 miles per hour. To get from 80 to 90 probably takes 7, 8, 9 seconds, something around there. So if you have a passenger, you're 10 plus seconds getting an additional 10 miles per hour. I think I've had this thing up to about 95. It tops out right around there, maybe a little bit higher, especially if you're going downhill or something. But again, that's not what this bike is for. Nobody gets this bike expecting to go over 100 miles per hour, either on the freeway or off-road or anything like that. You're getting this bike because it's a budget bike, and it gives you a lot of great features for a low price point. So yeah, that's my review of the 2023 KLR 650, the adventure model. A lot of great features. Engine is rock solid. I would recommend this for anybody that is getting into adventure riding, or if you want to do a little bit of off-roading, but you're also going to be doing some highway miles. You want something stable. Maybe you're a little taller. You've been on some smaller bikes and cramped up. You want some space for your legs. This is going to be a great option for you. So I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.